Financial support for Kentucky Afield is provided in part by Clay Tire of Grayson, Cars and Trucks, Farm or Trail, providing Eastern Kentucky a grip on adventure wherever the road may lead. Paget Incorporated is a proud sponsor of Kentucky Afield, with the area's leading construction projects, telecommunications towers, sporting, business, and manufacturing facilities. Paget keeps business and community on the rise.
You know, Old Kentucky has the largest elk herd in the East, with Boone and Crockett bulls out there. But did you know, this year you can enter twice? Changes to the 2011 elk draw, elk tag category, and how Pick 2 could work for you are just a click away. Kentucky elk hunting. Amazing. Target your hunt in more ways than one with a new Pick 2. Apply online only at fw.ky.gov.
Hello and welcome to Kentucky Afield. I'm Tim Farmer. Join us as we journey across the Commonwealth in search of spring and outdoor adventure. Isn't it beautiful behind me? Listen to the birds. Wouldn't it be nice? We looked out the door today and we didn't quite see that. In fact, we've had shoots canceled because wintertime just won't go away. And we have a little way of predicting how far spring away is in just a little while. But first up, hey, let's go out and do some long-range shooting in Kentucky. I remember somehow or another seeing a guy shooting an egg at how many yards?
It was 625.
That's a long way to shoot anything.
Well, it really is, and the challenge there is to figure out how to do that.
We have two guns today. This is a...
The larger rifle is a 300 Winchester that was custom built for me, and you know, it's more a tactical application.
That is a...
That is a 223 with a heavy barrel, but literally available anywhere.
Now, what I find interesting is, okay, I can picture you hitting something way out there with that, but you're going to try the same with the 223.
Yeah, and you know, the principle is the same.
Now, let's talk a little bit about what we're doing today. We're not shooting 600 yards, we're not shooting an egg. You've got a target set up from here, about how many yards?
We're right at 489, according to my rangefinder. It's just a 12 by 12 steel plate out there, and
if you weren't really looking, you wouldn't even notice anything was out there. It's so far. If you're going to shoot a 300 offhand, you're going to feel a little whack.
yeah.
This guy here, with all the weight and the ported front end and the recoil deal in the back, does it even budge?
No, actually you can free shoot it. I mean, you literally can have no contact with it at all, and well, 1 3/4 ounce trigger pull. She'll rock back just a little bit, but that's it. All right, Maestro, you're up. Get yourself really nice and comfortable. Nice shot. Nice shot.
It feels good to see that thing rocking. And it's way out there. I mean, if I had to guess the yardage, I would say it's a half a mile.
Well, and so that's the beginning of the learning curve, is understanding the distance that you're working with, and then understanding the mechanics of the rifle that you need to be able to do that. PR is a good friend, lives here locally in Versailles area. We do enjoy this hobby together.
He had it.
You do need the experience, and really the only way to experience this is just to do it consistently. The best classroom is right here. You can read all this technical stuff, and you come out here and you try a few things and none of them work, and then you find a recipe. I want folks to be aware of is you can go absolutely nuts with this stuff, and you can spend thousands of dollars and not improve 1 inch on what you're trying to do. You don't have to spend an enormous amount of money to be really good with it.
This is an off-the-shelf Anybody can do this right here.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a question of assembling, buying a scope, buying the scope rings, buying the rifle, putting it together. And all I've done is I worked up a load for this particular chamber that I think this gun likes. I know exactly where my 100 is, and I know exactly where my 200 is, but beyond that I have no clue. But I think the first shot will tell me where we need to be. I hit left of it. Okay. But there was movement. Okay, so I know where I am now. Yeah, I'm on it.
I was impressed. That's cool. And one of these days, I'm going to have something kind of sort of like that. But you taking that 223, which is every man's gun. Everybody's shot a 223 or had one or knows somebody who's got one. You pull that off the shelf, you put a scope on it, and you're shooting 500 yards and hitting a target.
Yeah, well, so sometimes we get lucky, but the reality of it is that is an extremely well-built gun, just basic. I think a lot of folks look for something too fancy and something beyond what they really need. The part I like about that is you don't have to spend an enormous amount of money to be really good with it. Now, I would say this much. You need to spend more money on the optics than you do on the gun.
And what particular scope is that you use on that?
That is their long-range target. It's a 6.5 by 20. That's the magnification. And I like the adjustable objective. So now you get scopes that have 3 adjustments. They have an elevation turret on the top. They have a windage on the side, but they also have the adjustable objective on the side. Personally, I don't like that. I like the adjustable objective on the front, but it's just a personal preference thing. I've gotten used to it. You know, the fundamentals in both these cases are absolutely identical. One is kind of an extreme end of it, and one is literally go to your nearest gun dealer and pick something. Principle is exactly the same. Nice big heavy barrel, single shot. And it's a great gun. I mean, once you have established a base, and your base is normally 100 yards, that's what most people refer to. Once you know where you are at 100, it's sort of just math beyond that.
Right. You know what I see us doing next year? Now, you tell me if you like this. I see you and I taking these 2 guns out and going deer hunting. Do a deer hunting show?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much for taking your time out today. This was
wonderful.
A whole lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Relax in the tradition of Southern hospitality and antebellum elegance at Maple Hill Bed and Breakfast. Our rooms are beautifully decorated and appointed with antique furniture from the Victorian period to go with our pre-Civil War home. Maple Hill is located in Old Eddyville, just minutes away from many of the area attractions. We offer attractive packages for a special weekend. Come visit us at www.maplehillbb.com or call 270-388-4963 for reservations. Experience Maple Hill Bed and Breakfast. You'll treasure your time with us.
You're watching Lakeland TV, your one-stop station for lake information.